Hello, everyone. This is Dusty, and this is the weekend rundown. What I do is every weekend I do a little rundown of some news stories that have came up since my last 321 report. So that's what I'm doing today. So let's get into it. Number one on the list, Barry Morphew has sold Suzanne Morphy's house. So this guy went like May 10th. He put out this video. Well, actually, after May 10th, a few days after. But since then, what has he been doing? I can tell you what he's been doing since his wife went missing on May 10th, which is Mother's Day. He has applied for guardianship and received guardianship over his missing wife. He has sold land and a house in Indiana. He has put his house up on Airbnb to rent out. He has now sold his house. He sold his wife's vehicle, and he sold a piece of land that supposedly was going to be for his mother to build a house on. So, what do you think? Flight risk? Maybe. I'm not sure why he would go anywhere, though, because nothing's happening to him. He's just acting like nothing happened, like his wife's not missing. So I do have a connection, though. I am putting together, and I will present this on Wednesday on the 321 report at 9 p.m. Eastern. So come and check it out. But I will present why I think Barry may be a flight risk. He is like 2 degrees of separation away from a pilot that has his own plane. So I will present those facts, how he connects to this guy, how it would be real easy for him to disappear if he wanted to. But like I said, why would he want to? He's just running around without a care in the world, except how to get some more money. All right. Number 2 on the list. I have been in contact with someone from the Salida area who knows a little bit more about this Shoshona. Let me say that again. Shoshona person. And don't believe everything you read. This person is telling me a lot of inside information about certain things like does Barry, I asked him, these are the questions I asked him. Is she dating Barry? This person says no. Does she go to church with Barry? This person says no, because this person has been to church at the same church and never sees Barry there. Do you think Barry's walking into any churches? I don't think he's been going to church. I really don't. And this person has given me other details that I know for a fact, because I have verified certain things, that this person is legit who is telling me this. So I'm going to communicate with this person once again, and I will bring you more information on Wednesday. But just because this person isn't dating Barry doesn't mean that they don't know each other. That's a little teaser for you. All right. Item number 3 on the agenda. I want to get this guy off of my screen now. All right. I have been reading some very interesting things about Delphi, about persons of interest, about different scenarios. But there is one thing that I have picked up on that reminded me of this guy.
Raider.
All right. Who remembers this guy? So there's certain similarities here that have been coming up and that I've, in my research of the Delphi bridge guy, my mind keeps coming back to this guy, Dennis Rader. This is the BTK killer. And one of the reasons I think that this guy is not connected, but similarities are arising. And let me tell you what they are. So let me get a little info on him over here. I'm going to pull him up because I want to get my facts straight. So what this guy, it says Dennis Lynn Rader is an American serial killer known as BTK. That stands for bind, torture, kill. And between 1974 and 1991, Rader killed 10 people in Wichita and Park City, Kansas, and sent taunting letters to police and newspapers describing the details of the crime. So, and then he took a decade-long hiatus. So he went underground or quit killing, apparently, for 10 years. And then, all of a sudden, he started sending letters again in 2004, leading to his 2005 arrest. Okay? So, the reason I bring all this up is because he even made himself his own little logo. He had all this, he wanted recognition for these killings. He had a lot of, and then he even, I think, enjoyed talking about this in court. In this video here, he's telling all the details of all the murders he committed because the judge asked him to. So Robert Mendoza, this psychologist from Massachusetts, he was hired by Rader's court-appointed public attorneys to conduct a psychological evaluation of Rader and determine if an insanity-based defense might be viable. So he did an interview with Rader after Rader pleaded guilty on June 27, 2005. Mendoza diagnosed Rader with narcissistic, antisocial, and obsessive-compulsive personality disorders. He observed that Rader has a grandiose sense of self, a belief that he is special and therefore entitled to special treatment, a pathological need for attention and admiration, a preoccupation with maintaining rigid order and structure, and complete lack of empathy for his victims. Okay, the part that I want to focus on right here is a pathological need for attention and admiration. Okay, I bring this up because there is, in this Delphi case, all of a sudden there's this person that comes out. Not too long after the anniversary, 4th anniversary, this person is using an alias, Lee, Leigh, Kerr, Kerr. Leaker is what I think it is, Leaker. Pretty funny. But this person comes out. Okay, maybe let's just put on our hypothetical glasses right now. Okay, let's just look through those. Let's say maybe this murderer was hoping that there was going to be a big to-do on the 4th anniversary of these two girls' murders. Police didn't do anything. They didn't have a press conference, nothing. So what if this guy was expecting it and then all of a sudden he was let down because he wanted to hear about his crimes in the news, all this stuff. Okay, let's say that hypothetically that happened. So a couple weeks, not even a month after they didn't do anything, here comes Lee Kerr, going on Facebook, wanting to talk about the crimes, and they have inside information, right? So Lee comes out talking on Facebook about all these crimes, details, different things. And then one little mistake happens. Instead of answering in the under the account of leaker, this person answers under a different account. And I'm not going to give this person's name, but their initials are JDW. And then people start questioning this, like, why are you answering this person for this person? Let me show you what I'm talking about. This leaker is answering questions about Delphi and inside information they say they have, right? Well, she's answering questions, and then she gets asked a question, and then all of a sudden you see this come up. Eric Kubik, did the killer escape via the cemetery or some other route? And this person that's not Leaker, it's somebody else with initials JDW answers Eric Kubik. I can't answer that. I can tell you that the best way to escape the scene would have been by getting in the water and walking either upstream or downstream. Dogs don't pick up scent in water. And then JJ Giles is like, dude, why are you answering? Says the guy's name, says, why are you answering? Are you Leaker? Very good question, JJ Giles. What do you all think? Okay, so let's assume that this person was using a fake account. This JDW was using a fake account named Leaker. And then they messed up and they answered under their own account, right? So who is this person? Well, you know all those things that I broke down last week? Well, this guy checks a lot of the boxes. This guy is a pastor. A lot of other things, let's just put it that way. And I'll break this down a little bit more on Wednesday. But I just wanted to present that to get the wheels turning in everyone's minds. Because I think what happened is this JDW, if this is the bridge guy, that's why he was doing this. He wanted some recognition. He wanted to relive these murders, and he wanted some attention for it. And he messed up. So that's what I think. We'll have to see. Oh, yeah. Another thing. All right. Anyway, we'll have to see. And I'll bring you more on that on Wednesday. What else do I got? What else? I had a good response to the cold call video that I put out. So I got some new ideas of some people didn't want me to do it, said it was childish, all this stuff. But let's look at it this way, folks. I'm really wanting to talk to these people. I want to interview them. So if they just happen to answer the phone, I've got a set of questions I'm going to ask them. I'm not prank calling people. I want them to answer, and I'm going to tell them who I am. So that's not a prank call. If you want to call it childish, that's fine, but I'm trying to find answers. So I'm going to cold call people, and I want to make it entertaining while I do it. That's who I am. All right. That's about all I got right now. Check out the new sign. If you missed the post about it, my good friend Tony Garcia made that for me. It's amazing. That's a little magnifying glass he put his thumbprint in there, and he carved that out of wood. I wish you could see it in 3D because it sticks out. I still got my 12 up there. I haven't changed it yet. But last time I checked, we were at 1331. So if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I will see y'all on Wednesday, hopefully. And you have a good rest of your weekend. Adios, amigos and amigas.